Hey guys, what's up? We're back here with another one. This is Sepultura Chaos AD, album review number 13, one of my favorite albums by Sepultura. I actually own this CD. Let's go into the first song, Refuse to Resist. This is basically refusing to feel oppressed from your own government and fighting back, essentially. Um, my honest rating of this song is an 8 out of 10. I love this song. I love the primal beats in this song, just overall vocals, everything in it. And then we're gonna go into Territory. This is honestly my favorite song off of the album. I have a lot of favorites off of this album. I give this whole album a high rating, Honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 for me, So, this song for me is a 10 out of 10. Territory is essentially about politicians going around telling people we need you for war for their own stupid dumb gain, and they make us do these terrible things during war, and killing people. Essentially, I think killing people should be a war crime because at the end of the day, everything can be fixed from with a better, more calm solution. Just talking things out. It's just two different sides getting mad at each other and sending their stupid minions to hopefully win. And they can't be real men and actually figure out themselves, and they just send stupid pawns essentially. But anyways, we don't even know these politicians. They're trying to convince us for their stupid war cause. It's it's really screwed up essentially, and if we don't like it, they kind of make us. They do a draft. They draw people out of their homes essentially if not enough people volunteer. Anyways, 10 out of 10. I love this song. I love this album. I'm going to say this a lot. And then we go into Slave New World. Honestly, I give this an 8 out of 10. That's my rating of this song. The song is essentially about protesting against censorship. A slave new world, basically controlling things. And censorship, it's coming, guys. And it's been coming slowly, slowly, slowly. Especially nowadays. You can't do a lot of things. You can't say a lot of things. Even though it's just a stupid joke. And at the end of the day, it's a joke. It's a word, and people are fighting for the wrong side. It's retarded. Anyways, this is basically a staple for Sepultura, Soulfly, and in concerts. Essentially, this really gets the crowd going. Essentially, a lot of their songs do. Essentially, at least from the first five albums they made. After that, every other album, in my opinion, from Sepultura is shit. I'm sorry. But we go into Propaganda. I give this an 8 out of 10 also. Essentially, this song is about the media telling lies on the band, essentially. On the band of Sepultura and metal in general. The media going and blastering out stupid dumb bullshit about them. In reality, if you want to be honest, the only reason why the media does this is to get more attention, attraction, more money, and not just that. These bands are telling the truth essentially, and they don't want people listening to metal who tell the truth because, big time, dude. I'm telling you, metal bands tell the truth. Thrash, especially in thrash, 80s and the 90s, and it's big time. Anyways, we go into the last song I'm gonna talk about, which is Nomad. It's essentially about governments going into like native lands, just ripping families apart, forcing them off that land, making them move, destroying the trees, destroying everything. And it's kind of sad, honestly, how they just rip everything away essentially. But then we go into the extra information. My honest thoughts and opinions on this album are highly positive and biased, like I said earlier. But let's go into the riffs and more of the song making, like what you're hearing essentially from this music. The drums, in my opinion, are very primal. Now, I like it. It hits your soul. It's like beating your chest. It's like it's really, you can hear it. And also in Roots, there's primal drums in that too. But then we go into the riffs. There's these little solos and little things being put into the song. It makes it even more interesting. It's it's pretty awesome. I like what Andreas is doing with his solos and everything. But then we go into Max. Yeah, he helps with some guitars, but his main things are the vocals. It's weird because he's more so like he's not necessarily screaming, but at the same time he's kind of just yelling it out, but it's not like brutal like death metal, you know, but it's this weird mix of things he's doing that are just like really in a sense it's like everything they're doing is kind of primal, you know, how they're making their music, how I see it. Honestly, 10 out of 10 on everybody's part. Now, I can't say much about bass because I really don't hear a lot of bass in music, in metal music at least, unless if it's like a solo or like Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, or something like that. Anyways, this is an amazing album. I love the solos. I love all the other extra little things put into here. This is an amazing album. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. And you're probably going to think it's highly biased, which it is essentially, you know. Anyways, this has been Chaos. This is Sepultura AD, album review number 13. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to ask me what you would like to see in the future or what I could do somewhat better. Anyways, have a good one.